guys, it's Terry with Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care, and I'm here with Prince. He's one of our latest board and train clients. He and his sister Peaches, which you'll meet in another video, are here for a 4-week board and train. Basically, we're going to work on obedience training, and the major issue that their owner is experiencing is just overexcited or hyper-arousal behavior. So they just arrived literally probably 15 minutes or 20 minutes ago, and Peaches is in the crate for right now. I'm just going to work with Prince, and you know, some of the things that their owner has been experiencing is some jumping and mouthing, the overexcited behavior. This, you know, he's whining and all of that because Peaches is in the house, and you know, obviously he wants to be where she is. So they are. He's about 2 years old. Peaches is about 3 years old. She's a pit bull. He's a cattle dog mix of some sort. Super sweet, super friendly, but just a lot of energy and a lot to handle. So they're both very strong for their size. And you know, she wants to be able to walk them and take them places. She wants to be able to bring them to work with her. And so we're going to work on, you know, teaching them to be calm. Obviously, you know, manners, behave, that kind of stuff. Obedience, I mean. And very excited. This is calm based on, you know, what was going on a few minutes ago, actually. So, so I've got his prong collar on, and I'm just going to do a little, you know, back and forth out. But I just want to kind of get him understanding the concept of yielding to the pressure of the leash and collar. And you'll see, you know, just what we're going to do very quietly. I don't, you know, at this stage, I don't really even talk to them. I'm just very quiet, and I just kind of let my body language and the leash do all the talking. So, so you've seen me do this before. Just, you know, when they forge ahead, I just kind of let them go, and I stop, and then I wait for them to feel the pressure and then turn. With it. Little tiny tugs. Nothing dramatic, nothing drastic. But you know, they typically pretty quickly start to figure out what I'm communicating, which is, you know, kind of follow me, don't pass me, don't try and move ahead of me. You know, when I put pressure on the leash, just a little bit of pressure, as soon as he kind of yields to it, I release as well. And it gets less and less pressure needed to get him to kind of turn around. Figuring it out, right? As you can see, he starts to turn around. Literally, I mean, they just got here, so there's a lot of excitement. But I like to get working with them right away. Kind of set the ground rules, if you will. So, you know, it's difficult enough to have one dog with this amount of energy, but, you know, if you've got two, that's really a lot. And obviously I'm working each dog individually. That is for everyone's benefit. You know, they can't focus and concentrate in the beginning days if the other dog is right there. Eventually, yes, we'll bring them together and also at that point teach them that, you know, the things that they've been learning, those rules or boundaries and commands apply even when their housemate is around as well. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to introduce him and show you. When I start with Peaches, I'll show you what she's like. Guys, so this is Peaches, and Peaches is a 3-year-old pit bull, and she's the sister of Prince, the other dog. Our board and train hybrid programs, we call them board and train hybrid because they are actually a combination of board and train and one-on-one training with the owner. So we actually include 6 hours of one-on-one training with the owners in our board and train programs because it's really important. You know, can we train dogs? Sure. However, I don't live with this dog. This dog is going to go home to its owner after 4 weeks, and so its owner needs to know how to do, what to do, and how to do it with her dogs in order to have them continue to progress in their training. So I know a lot of board and train places. I don't know of any that do 6 hours or that offer, you know, give their clients 6 hours of that one-on-one training. Most of them, I think the most I've ever seen is 2 hours. So the owner understanding and knowing what to do with their dog or dogs when they bring them home is critical. If they don't, the dogs are just going to go back to the way they were before they got here. So, you know, it's really, really important if the dogs are going to be successful and the owners are going to be successful for the owners to have enough hands-on training with their dog, with the trainer. Okay, so anyway, so this is Peaches, and she's like I said, she's about 3 years old, and again, right now, pretty calm. She's been in the crate for a little bit while I was working with Prince, and but they're both very energetic, easily excited, and that's what we're going to be working on, teaching them how to be calm, how to settle, how to, you know, listen under different types of distractions and follow commands and maintain those commands. So we're starting off, as you know, with just leash and collar training. Right now I'm just gonna, her owner has used a prong collar on her before, but I'm just gonna introduce her to kind of not pulling. When they first got here, man, they were pulling like freight trains, and so I'm just going to teach her, you know, start to teach her the same thing I did with Prince, which is the yielding to the pressure of the leash and collar, and you know, just some sits. Remember, again, normally when I begin working with them, I'm not talking to them verbally at all. I'm talking with my body language and the leash and leash pressure. You know, this is not normally happening when it's just, you know, me working with them. So anyway, let's see how she does. Again, Prince is now inside there, so, and I can tell they're pretty well bonded to one another. They've been together since they were little, or she was probably, you know, because he's only 2 years old, and their owner got them when they were little, so, you know, she's been with Prince for 2 years, and you can tell when you see them interact together that they're, you know, they're pretty bonded. So, but, you know, it's also good for dogs to be okay with being away from one another. If they don't get, you know, that one-on-one time and, you know, taught that they can be separate, it can create problems, actually. So remember, when you're doing this, you know, when you start with your dog, what I'm teaching her is when she feels pressure on the collar to, you know, come back towards it, to release that pressure, to yield to the pressure of the leash. So, and by the way, when you're doing this initially, this hand is the hand where I'm actually pulling. This hand I just use for guiding the leash. So I'm not pulling here, it's coming from here actually. So. So you'll see me move this hand mostly. This is where all the strength is coming from. This is just the hand to guide. So we just go back and forth like this. Good. Good. And also too, when she starts to come to me, I am starting to say good, just marking that behavior. So anyway, again, just the beginning here. I just wanted you to see them. We're going to incorporate some sits into it as well. Good. And, you know, stay tuned for the progress. You know, you'll be seeing, we're going to be teaching them all the basics like sit and down, coming when called, going to place, you know, thresholds, going in and out of the crate. I did have a little trouble getting her into the crate, you know, a little resistance, I'll say. So, of course, I'm going to do some in and out crate exercises, and you'll see that as well. And you know, stay tuned for their progress. Again, they're great dogs, very sweet, very happy dogs, just a little too excited. And you know, of course, when dogs are excited, they have a hard time making good decisions. So we don't want jumping, we don't want mouthing, we don't want you know, dogs of this size and of this power can hurt you, not meaning to, but they can hurt you. By pulling you down, or, you know, wrenching your arm or shoulder. So, you know, it's important that they know what to do, and that's what we're going to teach them. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to working with them, and if you guys have any questions, you can post them in the comment section, or, you know, comments if you like as well. Always happy to help you however I can, answer any questions you might have about your dogs, and, you know, whatever you need. Terry Hansen, Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care, Peaches and Prince. Take care. Let's go.